Well, hello. We have here a very old Sefer, an old Hebrew book. This is the Chumash. Oh, this is the Chumash. Bamidbar. This is Bamidbar. That's interesting. You see, this is a very old Sefer. Sefer Bamidbar. Abohav. That's an interesting part also. Abohav. That's by Rabbi Yitzchak Abohav. Rabbi Isaac Abohav. We'll show you about him in a little while, in a minute or two. Anyway, this is Abohav, on the margins of Abohav, Rabbi Abohav. So this is very nice printing. This should be at least 120, 130 years at least, maybe more, maybe 200. I didn't happen to see a date on it. But anyway, on all the margins, Haramban, that's the Ramban, and Rashi. But there's a lot of Abohav, the Rabbi Abohav. Here he is again, Abohav. Let's take a look at this book, what we have here. Giants of the Spirit. Giants of the Spirit. 1 second. Page 62. 1 minute. We'll find it. Page 62. Here, Rabbi Yitzchak Abohav. Here he is. 1453 to 1519. There's his picture of Rabbi Abohav. Rabbi Yitzchak Abohav, the Menorat HaMaor. Little is known of the life of Rabbi Yitzchak Abohav, whose work, Menorat HaMaor, a collection of Aggadic tales, Aggadic means stories, attained a popularity among the Jewish masses, unequaled by any other book during the entire Middle Ages, except for the Bible itself. While the halachic works and rabbinical literature were read and studied only by the scholars and savants, Menorat HaMaor was a book for everyone, the young and the old, the scholar and the unlearned, and all could enjoy its tales and teachings, presented in heartwarming and appealing fashion. The author, Rabbi Yitzchak Abohav, was born in Spain about 500 years ago. The year of his birth is uncertain. As a young boy, he already showed remarkable gifts, an unusually keen mind, and an excellent memory. As a youth, the intention ripened in him to write a book which would transmit the lofty ideas and teachings of Judaism to wide circles of readers through the Aggadic tales and Midrashim, dispersed in the tractates of the Talmud and in Midrashic literature. The Menorat HaMaor is one of the first collections of Aggadah, that's the stories of the Talmud, arranged according to subjects, as opposed to the Talmudic and Aggadic Midrashic collections, which were arranged according to Talmud tractates or Bible chapters to which they refer. So this is according to subjects. He arranged the Aggadah according to subjects, as opposed to where it is in the Talmud or where it is in the Bible, the Tanakh. The book, in adhering to its name, which means candelabrum of light, is divided into 7 parts, corresponding to the arms of the 7-branched candelabrum of the sanctuary. Each of these parts or candlesticks is subdivided into sections or chapters. The central part is entitled Talmud Torah. the central part is Talmud Torah, the study of Torah. 1 second. Hold on. We're getting there. 1 second. The study of Torah. Okay. From which emanates the ability and knowledge to live in accordance with the precepts and moral teachings of Judaism. Branching out from this central part are the parts devoted to purity in thinking, purity of speech, and shunning of slander and falsehood, and purity of action, the power of repentance, love for one's fellow man, and true humility before God. The Rabbi Yitzchak Abohav did not sermonize, but let the tales of Aggadic and Midrash speak to the reader. He selected these tales with the skill of a master. The stories of the patriarchs, of the prophets, judges, kings, of shepherds and men of the field, of rich and poor, of the sages of the Talmud, and of toilers in town and village, fired the imagination of the readers and won their hearts. Through many centuries, this book remained a popular favorite. Printed first in Constantinople in 5274, the Menorat HaMaor spread throughout the diaspora and was republished in nearly 40 editions, in Hebrew, in Ladino, in Yiddish, in German. It inspired many generations and introduced them to the wondrous garden of Aggadic with its spiritual beauty, which quenches the thirst of the human soul. So that's Rabbi Yitzchak Abohav. Here we go, Rabbi Yitzchak Abohav. So anyway, this is from the book. This is the book here, the Sefer Giants of the Spirit. Giants of the Spirit. Here we go. Ephraim Tannenhaus, Giants of the Spirit. 20 biographies of outstanding sages and rabbis. Translated from Hebrew by Benjamin Hoffman. Here we go. So anyway, he wrote, Rabbi Abohav is found over here also. Here we go. Abohav, he wrote a lot. He did a lot of learning and explaining throughout this Chumash here. So this is a very interesting, very nice Chumash. I don't think it's found too often, these Rabbi Abohav, his explanations on the margins of a Chumash. So this is a very nice, very interesting volume over here. So chances are there aren't too many of them. Here, this is the Ramban. Let's see if we can find Rabbi Abohav again. Parshas Menachem. So this looks like it must be about 150 years old approximately. Here's the Ramban again, the Ramban up there, and the Rashi. Oh, here we have him again, Rabbi Abohav. So this is a 150-year-old Chumash of one of the Chumashim of Bamidbar. Here we go, Bamidbar. Okay. Seid gesund. Be well. Hatzlacha. Have a lot of success. Thank you very much.